Hi, welcome to the Great Margarita Hunt. I'm Jenny and I'm on the hunt for the very best margarita in the whole world. I'm not alone. There's other people out there lurking too. Lurking or looking? Probably both. And so if you're looking for a great margarita and you know where you have found one, please comment below and let us know about a bar or a restaurant where you have found a wonderful margarita, or maybe you have a recipe you'd like to come on and share with us. We'd love to see your input down below. So we're going to have strawberries today with our margaritas. And let's look over here. I'll show you what we're going to put in. We're going to use strawberries and habanero for one margarita. And we're going to use strawberries with mint flavored Azul tequila. And then we're going to also use this Lalo. And then for the habanero one, we'll use the Azul habanero. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the strawberry mint one. Let me show you that recipe. We're going to use 2 ounces of Blanco Tequila. We're going to use the Lalo, a ½ ounce of the Azul mint tequila, 3 strawberries muddled, and we're going to use a ½ ounce of Orange Liqueur, ½ ounce of lime juice, and a ½ ounce of Agave. So we try these with you. I'm getting my strawberries right now. We try these with you, and I don't always know if I'm going to like them till we're actually together. Now this one, we've played with it a little bit, but I still don't know what the final product's going to look like. So I'm putting in my 3 strawberries, and I'm going to muddle those. And I have some fresh mint that I'm going to use. And I'm going to put some lime juice in here. In fact, let me go ahead and put that lime juice in here. I've got a ½ of a lime already cut, and I'm going to use that. Generally, a good lime will give you almost an ounce or an ounce of juice, and a good lime will, half of it will give you about a ½ ounce. So that's what we're going for. It's squirting at me, but that's all right. So I think I got it. That's probably our ½ ounce or pretty close to it. And then we're going to muddle that a little bit more. Now these are very ripe strawberries. Whenever that's possible, I would go with that because that's where you're going to get the most flavor, is with those ones that are ready to be really juicy. We're not quite strawberry season, but it's right in front of us, and I thought this would be good for Mother's Day. Okay, so I think, let me get this. I think we've got that muddled really well. Before I forget, I'm going to go ahead and rim my glass since I see it sitting here waiting. I decided for this strawberry mint one to put sugar on it, and I'm using a coupe. I don't know if I'm going to have any, yet if I want the ice in it or not. Do I want ice? I'm not sure, but this it sounds very refreshing, doesn't it? Okay, so I've got my lime juice and my strawberries in here. I'm going to add just a ½ ounce of this Azul mint tequila. We tried this when we made our take around December, around Christmas. We made a mule that used it. It was really, really good. And then I've got 2 ounces of this Lalo. This is a additive-free tequila that we really like. We've used it, just pretty much everything. There's actually a lot of tequilas that we like, but Lalo's one that's good for us to use when we're trying to blend it with different things. And we're going to use this Cointreau Orange Liqueur, and we're going to use a ½ ounce of the Orange Liqueur. And I like Agave. I like Agave to add a little bit of sweetness to it. So I'm looking over here at my producer over here, who's letting me know I'm not going in the order on the recipe, but that's okay, as long as it all gets in here. So this is the ½ ounce of the Agave, and Agave is the right sweetener for me because the tequila comes from Agave. It makes sense to put those together, doesn't it? And so I need to put some ice in here. Okay, this is going to be a clunker piece of ice, but that's okay. Still working on my ice. If you find me a good ice machine, let me know. Where did my top to this go? Uh-oh. Oh, it's on there? It's on there. So I need this margarita, don't I? Oh, my goodness. It's not on there tight enough. Oh, that would have been embarrassing. It already kind of was embarrassing, wasn't it? All right, let's see. This is fighting back on me today. I don't know why. I don't know. I may have to use a different... There we go. There we go. All right, I'm closing my eyes because I'm afraid it's going to come flashing in my face here. But this is the strawberry mint margarita. We mashed the heck out of 3 muddled, mashed the strawberries. And now we're going to take this off. I'm going to try to use, let's see, the strainer here. I've already got my Already, I think we'll try it without the ice, see what we get. Well, that's a pretty color, isn't it? But you know what? It's funny, right? We put 2.5 ounces of tequila with another ½ ounce, with another ½ ounce. It's just not wanting to all come in there. So I might put a little bit of ice in here just to balance it up. Keep it chilled. Doesn't need much. That's good. I don't want it to melt while I wait as we make the habanero one. So let's move on and get the habanero strawberry one going. I'm going to use a different shaker. Now let's look at that recipe. We're going to use 2 ounces of the Azul habanero tequila, 2 habanero pieces, and 3 strawberries muddled. Now, I'm looking at this right now. Come back to me. You know, 2 ounces. I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough. Now, that's standard. To put 2 ounces of tequila in 1 margarita is enough. But I'm thinking with the orange liqueur, I think I want to add a little bit of this Lalo to it too. So what I'm going to do is go ahead. Let's get the strawberries and the habanero in here. Now, all right. This habanero tequila is really good, by the way. Let me see if I can just give myself a little sip here. I was always afraid habanero meant way too hot, right? It's really not hot at all. I mean, it has the flavor of habanero without having spice of the habanero. But I think us adding in the orange liqueur and the agave is going to help balance that out so much. I'm going to put in some Lalo as well. Love Azul, by the way. Okay, so let's go ahead. I need to put in my strawberries. So I'm going to have 3 strawberries. I need to get 2 more strawberries over here. I'm going to cut off the tops of those. And remember, these are really, really juicy. These are very ripe, what I have going here. And you don't always have that. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about whether you have the right strawberries in there. Like if it wasn't juicy enough for you, maybe you should add another strawberry. And then I'm going to add this is a really small habanero. And rather than try to take the time to seed it and everything, I'm just going to half it and put it in. So if you try this recipe and it's too spicy for you, take the seeds out next time. It won't be so bad. Okay, so I've got my strawberries and my habanero in there. I'm going to add my half of a lime. Let me get a lime to get a ½ ounce of lime juice. Ooh, that one's a really tight one. Sometimes you can roll those on the table and help break it up a little bit to get a little bit more juice out of there. Okay, so I'm going to do this same as I had before. Here we go. This should be about a ½ ounce. Yeah, that did. Oh, it got me again. Gets me every time. All right, a ½ ounce of the lime juice. All right. Make sure we get every drop of that in there. And then we're going to muddle. So these are, like I said, really juicy strawberries. You want to make it even easier, you can cut them up a little bit, and then that way it will be easier to smash them up. It'll go a little faster. But like I said, mine are so ripe that they're spitting on me. They're so ripe, they're actually spitting on me. So I think this will work. Now, if you were having more than one and you were going to have several people do this, you'd want to maybe do the muddling separate and then be able to pour the tequila over it later. We're going to do an upcoming video, or maybe with pictures of margaritas to show how to do this with larger groups of people. Okay, so here we go. We're going to add in 2 ounces of the habanero tequila. And we're going to use, and Azul is also additive free. Really, we like supporting them. They're out of San Antonio and easy to do because we like their tequila. And then we're going to use it's not on the recipe, but we'll update it for you. We're going to use 1 ounce of the Lalo. It'll be a little healthier. It'll be a healthier one, a little happier one. Our strawberries and our habanero is going to be happier. And then we're going to use a ½ ounce of the orange liqueur and a ½ ounce of agave. And you don't, again, some people don't want that agave in there. That's fine. I would definitely choose agave over some other options. And then we've tried different agave syrups or agave nectars. I like the organic ones typically, but I also like the ones, I'll buy the one at Costco. All right, so now I've got my tequilas in there. Let me get some ice in my shaker. And I got to do my rim on my glass. So let me do that. I think on this one, I think I'm going to just try salt. I think I don't want to use, I'm nervous about how hot it might be. I'm not sure. So I don't want to put any more tahini or something else spicy on there. Let's just go with a little salt. And then we'll shake this. This one works better. That other one was giving me a hard time, wasn't it? All right. Okay, and we're going to use the, the strainer. I'm going to use this strainer right here. All right. I can feel it's cold. Oh, here we go. Oh, aren't we surprised? If y'all been watching me for any period of time, you know I usually get those things stuck. All right, here we go. I didn't put any ice in my glass. I'm going to put ice in the glass. Sorry, everybody. I'm putting things a little out of order, but you know, we're a home margarita hunt people. We're not professional bartenders. Well, at least I'm not. My producer has some experience. But I've been on this hunt for so long. How long? A long time. Long enough that people weren't putting habaneros in margaritas when I was trying it. Okay, so here's what we've got. We've got Azul's Habanero Tequila in this habanero strawberry margarita. And we've got the strawberry mint margarita. Ready? So I'm going to put a little garnish on here for the habanero one. I'm just going to put a little wheel on there. And I'm going to put, I have my fresh mint that came from my garden. And, well, my garden. It's some pots with some herbs in it. But I think I'm just going to put this on the side like that. That's pretty. Let's take a look at this. All right, so we're going to start. Got my mint, added a little strawberry here. I'm going to try the strawberry mint margarita. That is very refreshing. I like this. Putting the mint in there, I'm smelling it. So I like this, I really do. I might even, what would I do? I might even have more strawberry, but it's balanced. This is very balanced. Wow, that little bit of that mint tequila from Azul makes a difference. It does. It helps kind of blend out the orange, the Cointreau. All right, ready? This was the habanero one, strawberry habanero. What did I tell you? Take the seeds out if you don't like the heat. That one has a little heat. And I promise you it's not coming from the Azul because you watched me sip that. This wakes you up right away. It does. So I'm going to say, because in the past when we've done these, I took the seeds out of the habanero. But I was being so gallant, like, oh, sure, no problem. I'll just leave the seeds in it this time. So if you don't like heat, take the seeds out. Maybe use half that little habanero. Because the drink itself, great flavors. Great flavors. But that heat, that kick at the back, it wakes you up. So I am enjoying these. I would probably turn the heat down a little bit on this one, but the recipe is good. I think we just need to make sure we tell you to deseed it. And this one will help me cool off after that one. Anyway, until then, the hunt continues. Please like and subscribe.